Please welcome Ross Donaldson of Sunstation.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say it's all right.
Hi, my name is Ross Donaldson. I'm the founder and CEO of Sunstation USA. We're your #1 resource for community sunscreen dispensers. It was the first perfect spring day, and my family decided we were going to spend the entire day outside. So we started with a long walk through the neighborhood and went up to the park. We went to the zoo for a few hours and then over to Forest Park, and by the late afternoon, we all had sunburns. Now, my wife has a background in public health and prevention, and she said, there are hand sanitizer dispensers everywhere. Why aren't there sunscreen dispensers? And that was it. That was the idea, the concept, something that individuals and communities needed access to. Because healthy communities equal better communities. Take a look at these guys. It's funny, right? There's actually dozens of websites dedicated to sunscreen fails. But sunburns are a really serious matter. Did you know that someone dies from skin cancer in the United States every 52 minutes? How many sunburns have you had in your life? 5, 10, maybe you get one every single weekend? Because as few as 3 sunburns increases your risk of being diagnosed with melanoma by over 65%. I want you to think about your closest friends and family, because 1 in 5 individuals will be diagnosed with skin cancer at some point in their life, which makes skin cancer the #1 diagnosed cancer in the United States, but it's also the most preventable. After all, life happens outdoors, so I had to do something to eliminate the worry. I got to work on a sunscreen dispenser prototype. And once I had that prototype built, I wanted to get it out in front of people to see what they thought. So I reached out to the Blackout Melanoma Foundation. The Blackout Melanoma Foundation invited me to showcase Sunstation at the Becca's 5K race here in St. Louis last summer. I set up the sunscreen dispenser, and hundreds of people came and used the dispenser. And they said, wow, this is awesome. This is so cool. This is great. Why aren't there sun stations everywhere? And that was exactly the confirmation that I was looking for. Well, now started the real homework. Where would Sunstation fit? What were the right markets? Who were my customers? It didn't take long to realize that Sunstation would thrive everywhere under the sun. And so what's that look like exactly? Well, in the United States alone, it looks like 351,000 homeowners associations. These are neighborhoods with parks and playgrounds, swimming pools, and country clubs. It looks like 309,000 swimming pools, 138,000 schools, 53,000 hotels, 23,000 golf courses and beaches, ski resorts, theme parks, stadiums, amphitheaters, and zoos, and over 20,000 community parks and playgrounds. So how do we get there? What's our go-to-market strategy? Currently, we're working through direct and online sales through our website, sunstationusa.com. We're also working with distributors in the aquatic center markets, distributors in the parks and recreation markets, the college and university markets, and the homeowners association markets. And our sunscreen dispensers are also perfect for corporate sponsorship. Now, when I say that, I mean that our dispensers come with an ad backboard that's perfect for any company that's looking for a new, fresh, innovative way to increase their brand awareness, their brand identity, and their brand loyalty by saying, our brand cares about your health. Purchasing sunscreen dispensers and putting those sunscreen dispensers out into the community. Our sunscreen dispensers start as low as $225, and they provide enough sunscreen for over 2,000 people. And it goes up to $999, providing enough sunscreen for over 48,000 people. But we also recognize that every community, business, and organization is unique in its size and scope, so we can customize any order to best fit their needs, no matter how large or small they may be. And this brings us to our potential annual revenue. And this is just in U.S. markets. of $710 million. And we believe that we're going to hit our first milestone by the end of 2019 with a projected annual revenue of $14.2 million. And I can say that with confidence because we've only been selling our sunscreen dispensers since the first of the year. And already you can find our sun stations at Busch Stadium this summer. We spent the winter underneath the St. Louis Arch at Winterfest with City Arch River. We're at children's museums, large outdoor festivals, school districts, communities from Florida to Texas to California and everywhere in between. A few months ago, a producer from CBS reached out to me and said, "We saw one of your dispensers underneath the St. Louis Arch, and we know that if we purchase your dispensers, we can sell corporate sponsorships at all of our outdoor events that we host." And they're doing just that today. And so now we're experiencing average monthly growth of over 118%. And this is because our sunscreen dispensers provide 100% all-natural, eco-friendly, SPF 30 broad-spectrum sunscreen that's made here in the United States. Our sunscreen refills are proprietary to our sunscreen dispensers, and we can provide all of this at a lower cost and make it sponsor-ready. Of course, there are a couple competitors on the market, BrightGuard and Sunshield, but both of these companies have extreme regional limits. They focused on beaches and yacht clubs in Southern California. They offer lower quality sunscreen, and they have extremely high price points. The potential for acquisition is also incredibly strong. The Deb Group, which was largely responsible for the hand sanitizer movement, was acquired by Charterhouse Capital in 2010 for $511 million. And then it was later sold in 2014 to SC Johnson for $922 million. And we see potential exits with companies like Coppertone, Banana Boat, Hawaiian Tropic, and other sunscreen competitors. Thank you so much for being here today. I look forward to showing you my sun station after the show. Again, my name is Ross Donaldson. I'm the founder and CEO of Sunstation USA. We've got you covered.